I was a loser, literally, for most of my life. All of my 20s. I wasted almost all of my 20s waiting. Just waiting. I thought that it was going to fall in my lap. I thought that if I just was seen, that people that had the ability to provide opportunities and give things away, you know, I thought that, you know, there was just so much good in the world, and there is, you can't think negative. But I thought that people that just had connections and had lots of money would just be like, you know what? I like that guy. Here you go. And I thought it was just going to be handed to me. And I literally worked in nightlife, just stayed out and hoped that it would fall in my lap. It took me until almost 30 years old. I'm 30 right now. It took me almost until 30 years old. Really about 4 years ago, I realized, all right, so like 26, turning 27, I gave working towards a goal a chance. That's commission-only sales, by the way. That's the avenue that I took. And I said, you know what, I have to just work hard and let me see what happens here. And then I made a little bit of money and I go, oh, wow, this is cool. And then I worked even harder. And then I made even more money. And then I worked even harder. I said, you know what, I'm going to work 7 days a week. And then I made a lot of money. And I go, oh, that's how that works. And then I realized, well, shit, I can give myself the opportunities that I've been waiting for. I can give them to myself as long as I have the right outlet. That's the best fighting chance that I had. I finally figured that out. Now, what if you figured that out today? Whether you're older than me, the same age as me, or you're younger than me. What if you figured that out? What if you're 22 watching this video right now? 25. And you just understood all of a sudden. You just, realized, it just came to you and you realized that, you know what, hey, there are outlets out there where if I use my energy and I pour all of it into it, I can get the same results and I'll finally have what I've been wishing would just come across my path. What if? Everything would change. Your life would change. That is the secret to life. I'm telling you, that is the secret. You have to run towards it. That is the only way that you can guarantee that you're going to win, is by running towards it, tripping a bunch of times on the way, trying as hard as you possibly can every day, and then eventually you get to touch the goalpost. You get there. I promise you, you get there. That's the secret, guys.